September 2020, Tagum City, Philippines. The Tagum Doctors College Incorporated 9th College Commencement Exercises is about to begin. Professor Beverly Rose D. Sarip, RMT, RPH, MD, Dean of Medical Laboratory Science, will present the candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science.
Candidates for the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science. Board of Directors, I have the honor of presenting to you the 22 candidates for graduation for the conferment of the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science who have satisfactorily completed and complied all academic and documentary requirements as prescribed by the Commission on Higher Education.
Upon the recommendation of the members of the Academic Council, through the Dean of Medical Laboratory Science, and by the authority of the Board of Directors of Tagum Doctors College Incorporated, under the supervision of the Commission on Higher Education, I confer upon each of you the degree of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science, all the rights, privileges, and responsibilities thereunto appertaining. Congratulations on your earning of Tagum Doctors College Incorporated's highest academic degree.
The graduates and recipient of awards from Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science.
Abaa Zaril Lane, Best Intern in Clinical Microscopy. Abel Rasaleya. Balyena Mallory, Best Intern in Histopathology. Bugais Andrew, Loyalty Awardee and Best Intern in Immunoserology and Blood Banking. Cabrera Kezia, Kalipusan Kim, Loyalty Awardee. Kalungsag Christine Marie, Best Intern in Hematology. Catalunya John Kelly, Loyalty Awardee. Seniza Venice Marie. Daciado Clarence Trisha. Dayundon Regine Van. Ebron Ernest, Loyalty Awardee. Elpa Marie Daniel. Ferranco Braille Awin. Franada Alexis Louie. Garcia Angeline, MedTech Society Leadership Awardee. Lumakin Renzo J, Best Intern in Clinical Chemistry. Magparo Chris Ann. Melgazo Geraldine. Pelayo Kairi, SSC Service Awardee. Pikshu BJ Lay Syra, Chairman's Medal of Excellence and Best Intern in Microbiology. Santiago Lea Gil, Loyalty Awardee.
Professor Gwendoline D. Barbon, RRT MAED, Dean, to give a message for her fellow graduates. May I now call on Ms. BJ Lay Sayraway Pisho, a graduate of Bachelor of Science in Medical Laboratory Science.
to our most esteemed administrators and teachers, guests, dear parents, students, beloved friends, to all the viewers, ladies and gentlemen, a pleasant afternoon to each and everyone. It is a great honor for me to be standing here in front of you on behalf of this amazing batch of graduates, the class of 2020, to express the overwhelming joy that we feel in our hearts today. Before anything else, I would like to extend my warmest congratulations to us, graduates, and to our proud parents, families, friends, instructors, and loved ones who are celebrating with us today for the accomplishments and goals that we have reached. To begin, I would just like to quote something my dear father once told me. Mapahuman lang gyud mo namo og paeskwela ate, lipay na jud kayo miana. My father, who was not able to graduate in college, simply dreams of making me and my brother finish our studies. He repeatedly, enthusiastically tells his excitement of seeing us march and receive our diplomas, telling us that he made sure that we will graduate, give us the things he dreamt but missed on having, and made sure that he won't let us have the difficult life he had in the past. He taught us early on with our lives about the importance of education, and that finishing your studies and earning a degree is something so precious that no one could ever steal from you. Now, while my father simply wants us to finish our studies, and awards don't matter much to him because he sees these as bonuses, my mother thinks the other way around. My mother, who was the youngest and the only one who graduated of their 7 siblings, taught me and my brother the importance of achieving things. She taught us to grab every bit of opportunity that comes our way and be the best at everything we do. Get high grades, develop our skills, earn an award to your hard work. Be aggressive, because she told us that the real world is very harsh, and one way for people to respect you is by having good credentials and being knowledgeable. When you are knowledgeable, people will have a hard time to take advantage of you. You will know your worth and you can stand for yourself. Most of us were always taught to study and work hard to avoid or escape poverty. I kind of doubt this idea because while it has worked for others, it does not for many, as with my father. Success, in its most honest definition, requires privilege, opportunity, and again, privilege. For those who lack privilege, they could only hope for an opportunity, as with my mother, who grabbed that very rare opportunity her family worked hard for to give to their youngest. With this being said, we should stop ourselves from thinking that poor people are poor because they are not working hard enough. This is such a despicable thing to believe. Many of the impoverished people work excruciatingly, yet they still can barely live comfortably because they lack privilege and especially opportunity. I firmly believe that no matter how hard you work for things, if you don't have the privilege or opportunity, and most especially when selfish and corrupt people discredit you, your efforts will fail to be recognized. That is why a lot of graduate honor students who grew up in poverty refuse to romanticize their success and refuse to normalize the belief that poverty is not a hindrance if you would just work hard enough. Because poverty is absolutely a hindrance, and they say they were just lucky to be given an opportunity to work with. They want to use their success to change the system to fulfill that right of everyone to education. Because education is a right that should be accessed easily and should be enjoyed freely, not an opportunity to be earned and given. Education is not something privileged people achieve to take advantage and belittle uneducated people. I have a strong resentment against individuals who think so highly of themselves when they attain education that they disrespect not only uneducated but also fellow educated people. Pull down the people they think who are better than them, treat them as a threat, and make sure to silence them. To us, future medical practitioners, our main purpose is to educate people to avoid misinformation, for the promotion and maintenance of health in general. For us who are blessed with privilege and opportunity of finishing our studies, let us stand for the abused and help the deprived. Because although it is always said that education is a right for everyone, a lot could only dream of finishing their studies or dream to at least experience schooling. As graduates and as future professionals, let us help turn their dreams into a reality. Lastly, in these unusual and depressing times, this pandemic effortlessly robbed our dreams of wanting to learn more, halted our internship duties, our chance to experience the real world, and train ourselves for it. It even prevented us from having that precious, once-in-a-lifetime face-to-face graduation ceremonies, where we could have marched with our families and bid farewell to the people who were with us in our college journey. The pandemic stole all that and left us dealing with sadness and anxiety. But now it has been 5 months, and somehow we are able to push through the ceremonies. I would just like for everyone to think deeply and realize how fortunate we are to live through this situation. Blessed to graduate and be with our loved ones. But to anyone who has had it too hard, I hope for you to hold on a little longer, for all of these will pass. I hope you hold on to anything that can ease your mind and lift your spirits up. Hold on to those, and as soon as possible, I hope these dreadful experiences to pass. We shall overcome with a stronger heart and rise with hope anew. My fellow graduates, let us dedicate our success to our beloved families, friends, mentors, and loved ones. Let us celebrate because today we are victorious, and with that, we all deserve one huge round of applause. Thank you everyone, and once again, good afternoon.
This commencement exercises has come to a close. Please remember the TDCI formula. And now, let us all sing the TDCI hymn.